Hello everybody. I will explain about the gold potential in Finland. Endomines is a gold mining and exploration company operating in the Finland, and my name is Kari Vyhtinen. I'm the CEO of Endomines. We are located in a Karelian gold line. It's in the eastern Finland, and our business consists of exploration and gold production and mining in the Karelian gold line. There is also tungsten and molybdenum in the area, so it's not purely just gold, and that's a new focus area for Endomines. In the area we have operational areas. There are two mines, like one is underground mine, one open pit, and then there is another open pit mine in Hosko, which is 15 kilometers north. And then there is a processing plant where we produce gold concentrate at Pampalo. And from there we sell the concentrate to Boliden, and they process the concentrate further. Our vision is to develop the gold line into big gold production area. It's Archean greenstone belt, so there is huge potential. And we see that, like if you think about 5-10 years ahead, there will be several production locations, and the volumes will be completely different than today. We are also doing exploration, and the exploration is done in two locations: the southern gold line and the northern gold line. We changed the strategy in 2022, and we have achieved a significant turnaround. So there is 4 main points in the strategy. Pampalo is a center for our production, and there we have done very successful increase in the volumes, and also the gold price is supporting the growth. So we have over doubled our revenue, and we are now at 28.7 million euros. The second focus area, which is the exploration, we have also increased the gold resource by 148% within 2 years. So we are close to 500,000 ounces of gold in the Karelian gold line. The target has been that we define over 1 million ounces of gold mineralization. Then we have some assets in the USA. We have 5 assets in Idaho and 2 in Montana. And our goal has been to have a partnership with the local or external party. It could mean that we divest some of the assets. It could mean that we have a joint venture in the USA. And that's still something that we are working on. And then ESG is the center for operations. We want to do things in a right way. And that's the way we develop the company, that we have a ambitious ESG program, and that's the way through those actions what we do in the ESG program we also make Endomines as a better company as a whole. And if you look at the last years, there has been a really significant turnaround. Like the group EBITDA has increased from minus 6.4 million to 5.8 million. If we think about the Pampalo EBITDA, which is the production segment, we have the segment reporting, and that there the EBITDA has increased from 5% to 36%, so we are over 10 million. And then the group EBIT was in 22 minus 15.5 million, and now we are 2.6 million positive. So very significant turnaround. But have to say that the journey is still young, and we expect these figures to increase a lot in the future. It has come from two items. Like if you think about just the financial result, one is that we have grown the production, and that's our target. We grow the production every year. And over the last 2 years, we have increased it by 66%, so very significant change and growth. And then there has been also the gold price. The gold price is currently $3,200 USD per ounce of gold. So the gold price is at a very high level. If you look at the last year's figures, they were still based on $2,400 per ounce gold price, so $800 per ounce lower than today. So even if we just do the same result otherwise than last year and consider the new gold price, then 25 will be a lot stronger for Endomines. The cash cost last 2 years, from 22 we have lowered the cash cost, but last 2 years it has been almost the same. The cash cost excluding investments is 12.81 euros per ounce. So on a healthy level, if you look at the gold price that we had last year and that we have today. Sustainability, very important for us. It's a critical item in mining, and it's also ethically the right thing to do. Like, we want to really do the right things, and for us the biggest thing is actually the water. So we want to take care of the water. If there is any lakes close by, we want to ensure that those lakes remain in a good condition. We can also do some work to improve the condition of the lakes and so on. From the climate side, we want to have a fossil-free gold production by 2035. Biodiversity is very important in mining. So when we develop the operations, we also restore the old ones as we go, so that we don't leave a big end work to restore the area. And then personnel. Personnel is everything. So we need good personnel. We want to take care of the personnel, keep the personnel safe, keep them happy, and so on. Community. There is a very open dialogue in the Ilomantsi area. We have a lot of sessions with the locals, go through the plans, consider alternatives based on the feedback and so on. And then the governance. We want to do things in an ethical way and also ensure that our employees know that what is the right thing to do, because sometimes people get faced with difficult choices, and it's always good to train that people know that this is how I should do if this kind of choice faces me in the future. Exploration, very interesting area. And this is the area where the growth comes from. So when we increase the resource, then we can also increase the production level. And that's the long-term plan, that we take the company to a different size category. When we started the exploration in early 23, like we update the resources annually. And we have increased the resources by 148% in 2 years. So excellent results, really, and we see that this growth will also continue in the future. We are in a much better position now than in 23 when we started the exploration, as we have a lot of new data, like we have a lot of potential leads to follow. Like when we started, it was very much based on old data from Outokumpu, or Geological Survey of Finland, and like now we have proven that we can do plans based on the data and really get the resource base growing. And this resource means what it means is it's the amount of gold that we know there is in the ground, and it needs to have a certain level of research done before it's qualified as a resource. Exploration. So we perform exploration in 2 locations mainly. Like one is the northern gold line, and then the southern gold line. We have approximately 500,000 ounces in total. That was the end of 24 situation. And out of those 500,000, a little bit over half is in the southern gold line, and that has increased by almost 4 times in the last 2 years. And then rest is near Pampalo and Hosko, and there is also a deposit called Rämepuro where there is some resource. So on the other exploration focus area, Northern Gold Line, there is no resource yet. Like, that's very important. So we have just identified a new high-grade mineralization, and this year, next year, we will move it into the resource phase, because that needs a certain level of drilling, and it still hasn't been done, but we are confident that the gold is there, and the next phases will be easier to grow the resource. In the Southern Gold Line, there is also tungsten and molybdenum, and we are now evaluating how big those mineralizations are, and the technical feasibility to mine all the three metals. We have a plan to take the Southern Gold Line into production in 2030. Last year we did nature surveys, so we looked what kind of species live in the area, what do we need to ensure in the planning phase so that the environment stays in a good condition. This year we are launching the environmental impact assessment program, and then next year we have actually the report phase, and then we go to the permitting phase. And then we expect that we get the environmental permit late 28, and during that time we will also negotiate financing, and then make an investment decision based on the study and economics. And then expect that we are building the plant in 29 and doing the commissioning in 2030. And that will take the company's production level to 70,000 to 100,000 ounces. So if you consider last year's production, it's 5 to 7 times higher than last year. And this is going really well, and we have a lot of actions going, just focusing on the development and taking this into production. Then the Northern Gold Line, as mentioned, there is no resource, but there are really excellent drilling results shown on the left side. We did 2 campaigns last year, so we did first a small one during the summer, and then as we had really good results, we went back in September, October, and identified a wide continuous gold mineralization. And this year we are actually doing more drilling and expect that we can define the first gold resource in the area early next year. And then there is one really interesting area which is called Ukkolanvaara. It's a new potential gold zone. Nothing was done in the area before, and then we took some grab samples last year, reported the results in January, and we took 73 samples and 30% had gold, and this would be a classic banded iron formation deposit, so it's connected to the iron mineralization, and then there is a shear zone going through the iron formation, and we have been now drilling here the first time ever, so before there is no drilling data in the area, and we started drilling in April, and it's just finishing this week, and we expect to get the results most likely in June, at least half of the results, and then rest in July. But there is large-scale potential, and this is some of the new areas that we are very excited about. So we focus on the Southern Gold Line, and there is also the Ukkolanvaara, and then the Northern Gold Line, Kartitsa, and the aim is to increase the resource base significantly, and that enables us to increase the production level to 70,000, 100,000 ounces per year from last year's 14,000 ounces. And here you see the roadmap, how we get there. So last year, 14,000 ounces, then grow the production each year until 29. So we have the existing production locations, and we are constantly increasing the volumes. And then around 2030, we take the Southern Gold Line into production, increase the production level to 70 to 100,000 ounces, and then at the same time start also tungsten and molybdenum production. And then after that, that's not the final figure. So after that, we take the next level, next areas into production. It could be the Northern Gold Line, for example. That after this year's drilling, we start to do the permitting, we start to do the feasibility studies and investigate how we can take it to production. And most likely that would be 2-3 years after the Southern Gold Line. Outlook for 25. Our guidance is that we increase the production by 12 to 54%. So it's a fairly wide guidance. I think the main message here is that the production volumes are increasing significantly. We have also stated that the production growth is expected to be higher during H2 this year, and that would mean that the gold production is somewhere between 16 to 22,000 ounces. The year has started really well, so during the Q1 we did a production record, so our production increased by almost 20% from last year. And have to also emphasize that last year the Q1 was a very good production quarter, so this we consider this increase to be a very good achievement. And so this is the guidance, and the main thing here is that we want to grow the production each year, and the year has started well, and we expect this to be the best year since the startup. And the gold price is also supporting the current production. Our focus areas for 25 are increase the production volumes, really do a lot of exploration. We have an ambitious plan. We started from Ukkolanvaara, the new area, then we are going to the Northern Gold Line, where we want to define the first gold resource, and then also look at the area as a whole. And then after that, we go to the Southern Gold Line, maybe go back to Ukkolanvaara if there is, if the first results are interesting. So we will be drilling somewhere like maybe 25,000 meters this year. And then we are focusing a lot to develop the new areas into production. So there is a team of people and a lot of consultants who are doing the process design and planning how do we take the new areas into production. The financial stability is an important item that enables us to execute the strategy. And then sustainability, very important, and that's included in all the plans, so that we really want to make things in the right way and take care of the environment, take care of the people, take care of the people who live close by, and also our partners. We will publish our updated strategy tomorrow on the May 20th. We have a webcast at 3 o'clock, so please, if there is any interest, please join the webcast. And at the webcast, we will present the updated strategy with the new long-term targets. And we see that Endomines is entering a new phase. So when we started in 22, it was a lot of the old information that we used as a guidance to do exploration. We started the production plant from zero. There was still some focus on the USA, and now it has changed. Like we are increasing the volumes. We have a good base for for the exploration, how it should be done. The USA is not a focus area for us, and therefore it's a time to update the strategy and ensure we can achieve the targets that we want to achieve during the next strategy period. If we think about Endomines as a whole, how we see that why Endomines is a good investment, there has been a really strong turnaround and there is a strong focus on growth, and we have also proven that the growth can be done. One of the interesting items is the gold resource, because that creates the groundwork for future production. Pampalo mine, there is still some free capacity, like we could produce 25 to 30,000 ounces without major investments. There is a profitable unit currently, which is a backbone for the growth. There is also the critical minerals potential. Tungsten is a critical mineral in the world. 80% comes from China. And if you look at the global politics, when Trump announced the first set of tariffs, then China replied that they will not deliver tungsten anymore. So it really is important in a global scale. Then ESG is at the core. We want to have responsible production and be transparent in all the items that we do. There is a growing market and gold demand. The gold price is currently very strong, but also the outlook is very strong. Like if we think about, for example, the interest rate cuts in the USA, there has been some, but it hasn't really started. And if you look at the history during those times, the gold price has developed in a favorable way. And then also now during the Trump administration, there is a lot of uncertainty, and gold is seen as a safe haven during the turbulent times. So the outlook is very, very strong. Thank you very much.